Wisconsin tackles are good, but 291, and these ratings are probably pretty awful. If we look at a different player rankings, you can see that there are some different ones here. So Moore at 181. Now, this guy from Nebraska, we'd have to call Brian and ask him. But the guy from Nebraska, 6'5.5", 300 pounds, power running scheme. But his idea role is a backup. We already have a lot of the backups, but at this point, we're not going to be able to draft a starting tackle, correct? So, Raider fan here, can I subscribe? Heck yeah, you can subscribe, man. Heck, if we have enough Raider fans in here, we'll do a Raiders mock draft sometime. I mean, we love Marcus Mariota, so we got a little bit of a connection, right? So thanks, Knock Andrew. Tighten up or Raider up or whatever you say with the Raiders, right? But yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button. Tighten up the like button. We got 140 in the house. We got 128 likes. But I have a feeling like most of you have been here the whole time. So shout out to you guys. As a converted quarterback, will be good in a few years. His ability to find a seam in the zone. I like him, actually. I might have drafted him if it wasn't for R3 pumping out Powell so much. But the tackle. We need a tackle. Here's the spot to get a tackle. Let me just make sure that, there's not just a variety edge sitting here. So there is no... Coastal Carolina was good. I don't know how good that guy is, though. The Coastal Carolina beat BYU. Maybe we could take Wyatt Hubert from Kansas State. And we have Wyatt Ray and Wyatt Hubert. Running back. Always a possibility. Always a possibility, right? No? Okay. Maybe not. Quarterback. Yeah. I'm going to stay away from quarterbacks this year. Not looking good. Linebacker. Not sure. I've seen if any of these names stand out. Safety. Harris Ford from Pittsburgh. So, you guys are really high on Paris Ford. Right? You're right. It's a Two-Tone Zone. Shout out to Two-Tone Zone. Don't go follow Two-Tone Zone. Go follow those guys. YouTube. Check them out. They were on Titan Upload at some point. A few times, I believe. But those guys are great. Shout out to them. Let's see. What are you talking about, James? On which one? Tutu, not if we need a wide receiver that can be on the field all the time. Two-Tone says our blocking scheme pass rush needs the most work. Need wide receiver round 1, nothing less. I agree, but remember, you told me that Reynolds is going to be the 2. So if Reynolds is the 2, then are you drafting a wide receiver in round 1 to play number 3? I don't know about that one. That's the only question I would have on that. So here we go. Paris Ford, which I'll be honest with you, I don't really know much about Paris Ford. Split zone. Yeah, I don't know much about Paris Ford. But I do know. So we got Paris Ford, or we'll go with interior offensive line. All right, so we'll skip that, and then we'll go offensive tackle. All right, so, I mean, do we know anything about the Jameis dude, James? But you liked Moore, didn't you? We'll click on Moore real quick. 6'5". I think we already kind of clicked on him. Zone blocking scheme, that kind of fits. Offensive tackle, sometimes a practice squad, potentially becoming a contributor. I don't know, practice squad guy, though. But I don't know. Do you guys buy this? We need a center. Safety. I'm going to go safety, too. You said edge rusher. Rice still available? Let me check. No. I don't think Rice is available anymore. Captain Cold says the defense is terrible again. Waste of elite offense. Is Vrabel on the hot seat? I don't think he's going to be on the hot seat for at least a couple of years. I don't think he'll be on the hot seat for a couple of years. Stevens, he is 282, probably too high right now. Trade, yeah, we should trade back. We trade all these picks. All right, we're just gonna go with some of the stuff here. So real quick, corner, I think we're pretty good at corner. Edge, I think we're pretty good at edge. Interior defensive line, we already took our pick there. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Again, I mean, wide receiver wise, Watkins is there. I mean, but John Robinson's not going to take three. Any tight ends worth it? I mean, Robinson likes the college guys that are smaller colleges. Interior offensive line again, no. So we'll go offensive tackle. So we got Josh Ball, Moore. Man. Safety, you guys are saying? Thompson? Sauce? No. Wait. I'm on tackles, my bad. Doesn't look like it. All right, so you guys have been high on offensive tackle at 181. We're at pick 205. So for me, that would be somewhat of a steal. I'm not really, oh my goodness. I don't know how he fell, Billy, but we took him. He is falling in real life, though. Robert Hainsley, offensive tackle, Notre Dame. Don't think he's available, Al. I think he got picked. Quentin Morris, tight end. We already took a tight end, Oiler Titan. Josh Ball. Ooh, okay. Let me check this guy out. Senior, so he's got experience. Eventual starter at left tackle. Fits any scheme. I'm not Draft Network. Nothing against Draft Network, but I don't know if I trust him all that, but I'm sold. Thank you, Hunter, for the assist on that one. So, again, if you're going to be, all these other guys are practice squad guys or whatever, eventual starter will go with it. So, we're right back on the clock here. So, just to recap, we got a smaller school guy from Marshall, by the way. So I think that's a steal. So shout out to Hunter or anybody else that said Josh Ball out there. Moore Jr. is a physical offensive attack. I studied him before. I live in A&M house. Lee, you made such a solid case. And a lot of it probably is the fact that the Draft Network that we're doing this on is, I don't know. Some guys aren't very high on this site, so. But anyway, so we're just kind of looking at it here. Let me see something real quick. Oop, there I am. Not sure where the Draft Network thing went. All right, anyways. All right, sorry, fixing something live here. So anyways, so we're back. We got wide receiver. We're pretty good wide receiver. Got our corner. Got our edge guy. The only other one we need, this is kind of crazy, but they don't even have kickers and stuff on here. I would say kicker would be something we could at least look, maybe not at round 6. But, we could always go with another edge guy. So Jackson, 6'2.5", developmental edge rusher, hybrid, multiple front defenses, gap control philosophies up front. Seems somewhat like a Vrabel guy. Didn't seem to get much love out of high school. That's probably why you went to Western or Coastal Carolina. Trying to find any of these other guys. Offensive tackle we just took, but who knows? Robinson might take another one. Interior offensive lineman. Bryce Hargrove from Pittsburgh. Safety. Any quality safety available? Know much about Breeze? Interior defensive lineman? Probably not. Running back? Never know. How's the guy from Virginia Tech? Linebacker? KJ Britt, that would be an interesting pick. Tight end, another one. Either from Michigan. What do we got? Add a quarterback. What quarterback do you want? Felipe Franks from Arkansas, is he any good? The SMU quarterback. Ramsey from Northwestern. Brady Davis from Illinois State, shout out to him. Ian Book from Notre Dame. Who else are you guys thinking here? We're going to wrap this thing up. This is difficult. This guy wasn't too bad. 6'10", traditional Z receiver, vertical passing offense. Let's see. 42 tribes in the house. Let's see what he kind of registers as. 283 from NC State, the tight end. Bishop says the SMU kid's pretty good. Boyd or Book. Running back from Arkansas. Stanford Davis. I don't know if Davis is available. I think he's taken. I was in Brochman's live and he said he's not too high on Josh Ball. Said he could just be okay. Well, at 205, I don't know. 6'10". I mean, the last time we had a 6'10" guy for our offense, I forget what, we got him from like Division III. Never really, but this guy is, I mean, Marshall's let's see, Charles. Could always use more guys in the. That's an interesting name, actually. 5'11". Attacking. Oh my goodness! Attack. Cover one possibility. Put him in some developmental slot guy. So, I mean, that we're at the point right now. Zachary Green says 6'8", 350. Tighten upload. Your first round pick will be a bust. Thank you so much, Alex. That's the one I'm confident the most. I wish we could take a kicker. There are no kickers here. Yeah, I wish we could take a kicker. Let's see kickers on here. The guy from BYU, 142 wide receiver. We talking about this guy? You're talking about somebody else. I haven't even heard of that guy. All right. You kind of left it up to me. I don't think you can do kicker on here. I don't think they have special teams on here, which is ridiculous. They should have kicker on here. So again, I'm at a point. It's getting late. We got a few more picks. I feel really good about this draft, believe it or not. Michael likes the Powell pick. But yeah, I probably would take. I mean, kicker is definitely something that should be looked at for sure. So we are on pick 215. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go with what I think here. So I'm looking at who all is available. You got nobody left on my top 50, of course, because we are 215. I mean, edge is definitely a possibility. Give me more edge pass rushers. But I think we're so with wide receiver. Again, 6th round, we got 2 wide receivers, but I think Tutu Atwell is a guy who's going to be playing in situational pieces. You know what? I mean, you got Taywan Taylor was drafted in the 3rd round from Western Kentucky. And they tried to make him something I didn't think he was. Man, so you're going with the cornerback, huh? Let me see. Let me get out of wide receiver real quick. I apologize. This is way too long. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I got the Iowa guy, or I can take my guy. Let's see what they say with Watkins. Developmental wide receiver 3 or 4. That's not really good either. But he went with JUCO. He's got experience. He can definitely go up and get it. Simon? Nope. Oh, that's wide receivers again. Nope. Let's see. F Florida State wide receiver. How about you guys said the North Texas guy? You liked him. 5'9", but spread offense. Kick returner. That would be a nice help. I do not envy John Robinson going through some of these guys. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Terry. You guys are getting demanding now. Wide receiver, Florida State. 6'4". Develop outside. He could be an outside guy. Sold. Sign me up. Outside guy, 6'4". I got a 6'4" wide receiver. I'm not sure what Powell is. Powell 6 foot. Taking a chance. Sold. All right. We're moving on. We're almost done. We're almost done here. Let me get out of here. It froze. Unbelievable. Let's see. Find players. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it froze. So have you ever seen a live mock draft just freeze? Maybe it didn't like my pick. I don't know. So a couple things as we're wrapping it up. We'll screenshot these just so we can say that those are our picks. I thought it was pretty decent. But like I said, now there is a way where we can get back into this. But we'll have to figure it out. So let me change screens. We're gonna see what I can do here. So we'll exit the mock draft, which won't exit. All right, so let me go back. My mock drafts. We'll see if we can get back in here. I don't think we're going to be able to. What a joke, man. I want my money back. Give me my money back. Unbelievable. All right, there's one more hope. Let's go back to mock drafts. We'll try one more time. Nope. It won't. It booted us out. So I do apologize. Now, because I took a screenshot of it, we can at least, we still had a couple more picks, unfortunately, but maybe we just went too long. I don't know. But this is kind of what we got. Again, I think it's the Farley thing. I really don't think he's going to be there, but it was fun to see him sitting there at 22. We had to jump on him. So that kind of changed our philosophy. We wanted 2 wide receivers to fill. We wanted a 2, and I wanted to get creative with it with Tutu Atwell. I had to take him a little bit early, kind of how the board fell. And then at pick 53, OA or whatever his name is from Penn State, he was just kind of sitting right in front of us, and I'm like, we have to take him. Vrabel, this guy's meant for Vrabel, developmental. I figured, boom. And then kind of things fell apart from there. Tutu Atwell was a guy I really wanted, I think. Josh says he gives it a B. I give it a C because the stupid thing fell apart at the end, but maybe that's not my fault, but whatever. Again, I feel like Tutu Atwell, you got to take a risk. You got to take a risk at some point in a draft. And if you think this guy has the traits or skills that he can do some pretty cool stuff, and really change the offense, we'll do a video on him. Trust me, we'll do it. Lee gives us a B minus. Anyways, Hunter Long, I'm gonna do more research about him, but Hunter Long, we needed a tight end. We got an interior Slayton. We got an interior defensive lineman. You guys are very high. Some of you were high on Powell. R3 was. That was kind of his main motive. We did draft him. And then Josh Ball is just super big and could be projected as a starter in the league. So we jumped on him at pick 205. I took Terry, the guy from Florida State that you mentioned, because he's 6'4". And I'm at this point where I would have loved to take Watkins, but we already took a guy around the same height-wise in Powell, so I didn't want to do that. So I took a 6'4" guy because we need somebody who can go up and get the ball. I don't know if we're going to be able, we got rid of Humphreys. He was small, but he was kind of like our slot. I'm trying to think of, oh my goodness. Who is the 6'5" wide receiver? He's got a brother who plays in Seattle. He's on the practice squad and he plays every now and then. Not Humphreys. We got him from New England, but I mean he's the only big guy we got. So I figured we might as well go and get a big guy here. So there's where it is. Again, is it great? Probably not. But you can get me a starting corner, a third pass rusher who's going to be on the field, a tight end who's going to play, and as you guys said, a defensive lineman who could contribute, and then I get to just throw in Tutu Atwell just to have fun. I mean, sign me up. You just hope you hit on some of these other guys. You really just hope. So, again, hey, thanks so much for being here. We were over 2 hours. We're done. We're done. We're down to 104. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This was our first full mock draft, and it ended in very disappointing fashion as the site froze. So, no shout out to, now we'll still give a shout out to Draft Network. It was still a cool idea. We'll just have to pick it up, go a little bit faster next time and get it done in an hour or less, which will be very difficult, but we'll try trades. Lee is correct. Hollister, Cody Hollister. How could I have forgot him? But thank you, Lee. So again, thank you so much. If you're kind of just hanging out, don't forget to tighten up that like button on your way out. But you guys were awesome. Thanks again for joining the mock draft. Again, really quick, some news. Farley signed today from the Jets. Really is a safety, probably a third string safety. He might get to roll with some special teams. Madden's ranked at 72. But then again, Hooker's rated a 71, so that really doesn't tell you much. And then, like I said, T-Mac, you didn't miss much. I mean, the beginning, it started off on fire, and then the site broke and all that stuff. So, anyways, let's see. Sydney says 52 times, 17 catches. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, we did sign Farley from the Jets. Ian from Jet Central said really wouldn't have played much if there wasn't a bunch of injuries. So, again, you guys, great. We may be back. Maybe we'll do a birthday bash on Friday. Who knows? Easter's on Sunday, so we won't be live on Sunday. And maybe we'll maybe a Saturday, or who knows? Maybe we'll spot in here every once in a while. But definitely going to come out with a Tutu Atwell video soon, because trust me, that's a guy I fell in love with. Glad we were able to grab him here in at least our mock draft. So, Michael, thank you so much. His special teams, his specialty, he's pretty good in Indy, in New York, and we need somebody, because then we released Milton, so we definitely could use. And Michael, thanks so much. Go check out Fan to Fan Network. Michael posted an article, and it's already getting a lot of good feedback, so definitely go check out his work. He does great stuff. So again, you guys are awesome. Don't forget to tighten up that like button on your way out of here. Thanks again to Symbol, powered up by Symbol, and we will see you soon. Take care and tighten up.